this is the final blast at the bend. They were held a long time then. And Waters has made a very good jump, and he starts to crowd McLaughlin, but Scott's got that inside running, and Whincup is ready to pounce if anybody blinks. Have a go at Percat on the outside. He's covered off by Mostert, and Waters sweeps around the outside. He might grab the lead here, Scafey, and he has. So the outside line proving strong once again at turn one.
Gee, Van Gisbergen made it work last weekend, and now everybody's copying it. That was a nice manoeuvre by Cam Waters, and brave. He braked it late, he turned across, and now a little bit of contact with Scott Pye and Rick Kelly, but great dive down around the outside for Cam Waters.
Yeah, LeBrock got a hip and shoulder in that and punted him wide, but now they duck and dive looking for a space down the inside to make ground, and Van Gisbergen tries to go 3 wide on the outside at turn 11. Now he dives to the inside, and he's got a big battle going on with Scott Pye, dissuading him from going down there as well. What a wild opening lap.
Feint there. Can he get down there? He come from about a car length and a half. Is there going to be contact? Yes, there's a little bit, but he gets it done. Around the outside. Does Reynolds stay on? Yes, he does. A little bump there by Mark Winterbottom. Then his teammate, Scott Pye, gives him a bump. Who was that? That Gary Jacobson, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that came as a result of the 2 Team 18 cars getting together, and then they all checked up. So he used a little bit of muscle to get that job done, all within reasonable realms, and nice work. So what's going on? What happened there between Fabian and James? Fabian just blazes straight on by. This is James listening. So it's either, well, do you reckon he got the latch off on the pit lane speed limiter?
Maybe didn't.
And if you overfuel them in the pit lane when the limiter's on as well, you can also have them sneeze. All right, this is key. Waters and McLaughlin in. Now, where does Whincup arrive on the scene in this little battle? Right with him. Here's Jamie. And you see the way McLaughlin slid it out into the pit lane. And it's going to be tight down the bottom end in the braking, but Waters prevails. He holds control.
He's having a look, trying to capitalise, and
James.
big ski off the road for James Courtney. That was a big moment. That's the first time we've seen somebody off down there. That's over 210 kilometres an hour when the cars fire through turn 5.
So the word in our ears as we pick up with James once again, as it was another airbox fire there at Tickford. Here we are with James, rattling away down the inside of Fabian. This will do it, seriously. This will do it. This will do it. 2 wide at turn 5, turns you into a motocross rider. And he had his foot in the bucket, and he grabbed a gear.
But you said earlier, you can't get 2 cars through there. That's right.
Yep. And Chazzy stopped on lap 17. So here we go. This will help the cause. That little mistake out of the final corner, and now he gets a run. You only need a couple of kilometres an hour to be able to do what you see here at the moment. Look for the dive under brakes. There it is.
Nice.
And he gets another position up into 6th now. Does it pretty easily and sets off after Chaz Mostert, 1.4 seconds. And Lindy Pasquale shadowing James Courtney. And Scott Pye bowls a huge wide at turn 5 in front of Andre Heimgartner. Gets it back on. Tyres will be rotten filthy in the right-hander here at turn 6. What's it going to take to get that next little step done and the box ticked? Well, we're seeing it now.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's run by Chaz Mostert, and that's a free kick for Shane Van Gisbergen. Shane goes up into 5th position now. Make that plus 17 positions.
17 spots.
Out of the second last corner, wags the tail ever so slightly. He moved up a spot in the championship at the last round, and this time Cam Waters supreme in the final race at Tailem Bend, and delivers on the recent promise.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Great drive. Beautiful work. Scott McLaughlin in second is our 2020 champion-elect.
You guys really earned this. Good job. If I want to do burnout, I want to do a burnout.
And this is actually Cam's first single driver victory, because that last victory that he had at the Sandown 500 was with Richie Stanaway.
Yeah. And that was pretty wild conditions on that day. So this one's been coming for some period of time. So we've been counting down to seeing him close this deal. Very pleased for him. So terrific performance. Well done, Cam Waters. Home by 3.3 seconds over Scott McLaughlin. And for McLaughlin, yield management moment for him to be able to clinch a title.
And he knows what it means, Copper. This will be a life-changing moment for this young man. Effectively 3 championships in a row, as Cam does his very best to wind the rubber off those rear tyres.
For sale, 2 slightly used Dunlop soft tyres, only one owner. Apply within the garage, car 6, Cam Waters.
Sensible offers only.
3.3 seconds, Waters over McLaughlin. Congratulations to him. McLaughlin over Whincup, and then it's Percat, followed by Van Giz, Mostert, Hazelwood, Coulthard, Holdsworth, Courtney, De Pasquale is in 11th position. And they had a great battle, James and Anton. It was resolved in favour of James getting home in the 10th position. Chris Pither in the last position, and Cam Waters just carefully trying to find his way back to pit lane here.